Next, setup, left hand setup on the instrument. Forget about my practice mute, that's just so I'm not too loud. More or less, hand setup, you want it to be close, curved fingers, and you want that knuckle line right there to be more or less on the side of the fingerboard, about that height. So what we definitely don't want is we don't want over rotating to be above the fingerboard. We don't want that cranking that makes us tense. And we don't really want the knuckles to fall below the fingerboard, because then that means we can't reach the lower strings without having to bring the elbow around. Okay, so kind of, you know, in line-ish. All right. This next bit is one that I think gives people a lot of trouble. You want your fingers, when they go down and up, to keep the same shape. So if my first finger is down or it's up, it's keeping the same shape, which is this rounded feeling, right? Not that, okay? Our 2s and 3s seem to cooperate very well. It's the 1s that for a lot of people are troublesome, and then the 4s that are troublesome. And for a lot of people, the pinky kind of sticks straight out. In the best of all worlds, your pinky is going to be rounded. It's going to have a round shape all the way through. I would not suggest that you copy my pinky, because I have kind of an alternate technique. I broke my hand right as I started playing here. In fact, I missed my first recital because of it. Anyway, don't copy my straight finger, which kind of moves from the joint here. But do copy the fact that we want the finger to leave and go down on the string in the same shape. Okay, that's really, really important, and it's hard to get, but if you can manage your finger exit, so to speak, you're going to play a lot better. And then I think let the fingers do most of the walking. So I try to think of like that my setup is accommodating all strings. Am I moving a little bit with the elbow? Sure, but not much. I really am trying to find that setup where I can move across all the strings and I'm totally at ease. Let's talk about left hand finger pressure, okay? Usually we need less. Less pressure in the thumb and less pressure in the fingers. Because if you're pressing hard, you're not going to be very fast or very light. So that's something just to keep in mind in general. It's rare that I've met a student who presses too hard, but 90% of students, wait, that came out all wrong. You know what I mean? It's rare that I meet a student who doesn't press enough, but I do meet lots of students that press too hard. It's just our general kind of way of dealing with anxiety is, you know, pressing harder, okay? So lighten up so that you can go all the way through quickly. The elbow I just touched upon, you know, let the elbow hang. Exactly how much depends on your body size. Again, tall people tend to have their elbow a little bit more this way, shorter people a little bit more this way just to reach it. But you're gonna kind of keep that natural hanging elbow shape. And you're gonna go up, and then at some point up here, you're gonna have to bring the elbow in, right, just to get around. But even there, try to do it naturally when you need to, don't come out too soon and turn around. All that tension that you see back here, that's not necessary, and you're just getting further away from your goal, right? So don't come way out at the bout if you don't need to, okay?